Today I want to specifically focus on what is reality. What is reality? Reality is a state or a quality of being real. It's also something that exists independently of ideas concerning it. Reality is a resemblance of what is an actual fact, or what is present, or what is real. Have you ever been to a court or in an environment of a court system? If you haven't, it would be a good idea to go and sit in a court hearing and observe a case. It will give you a gist of what the court aroma is all about. There's a proprietary command, in other words, authoritative, within the atmosphere. Any evidence that goes before a judge is expected to be accurate, precise, and free from anything unimpaired. The evidence must not be inadequate, deficient, or incompetent. The quality of the evidence has to be perfect and flawless. It has to be free from deceit or fraud. If you have been following me on Facebook, you will know that I disclosed evidence and information that I know I was subject to a project, or I am the project. To elaborate a little bit more about the project entails involving the public, the community, and those in public office to vote on your well-being and basically anything to do with you. Division is caused within your immediate friends and family because some are being groomed, used as informants on behalf of those who oppose you or whose motives and intentions is against you, or in some cases a game where the substitutes are used to imitate you on the surface, known in criminal jurisdiction as stealing someone's identity or fraud if found out. The other negative side is it may be none of the people that I've mentioned behind what you are going through. It could be an evil professional syndicate, especially paid by someone who hates you or are a threat to them about something. Others are targeted for different reasons, for example, family violence, culture, or religious reasons. Basically, you can be a threat for anything. Or others can just be lured into like a game system that I believe is what happened to me from the beginning. In my case, it's been a historical case of substitutes versus the original. In this case, I'm the original. Never underestimate the opposition if you know you are being targeted. Once something is in motion, it doesn't stop and it becomes you or them. Unfortunately, the negative side of the scam is that they become intimately involved in your personal affairs and become emotionally attached to you. They are able to micromanage your circumstances just by using your families and your friends and have you recorded or bugged 24/7. It only takes a text to let their people know of your activities. In a matter of time, you become subject to a system that will treat you as if you are a robot with no feelings, and you'll end up living in a forced set of circumstances and will always be at risk to be lured or set up in a premeditated, organized or staged plan or plot. Okay, what I just showed you was a post that I put on Facebook. That was one of the posts that I put on Facebook, and then not long after that, Facebook shut me down and said that that post was actually against their community the community. Oh, sorry, I'll just get what I said. Just give me a sec. Okay, going back to what I just said, I just had to pause there for a moment and just make sure I get my information correct. But Facebook actually shut me down because it said that post was actually against their community standard. So I was basically voted off. Now, in saying that, going right back to the beginning, I have been subject to exactly to something that I have just basically described to you in the beginning of this video clip. But that's the reason why Facebook actually shut me down. And then I've actually been busy in between all that with my court case. So in the next video, I will go to the next step. So I'm just, just letting you know little bits and pieces while I prep my videos, because they actually take a lot of time to actually make decisions on how I'm going to go about explaining my case, so then you all can understand where I'm coming from, my side of the story. So basically things have been happening where I know where this is the reason why I've been like some secret something, but I've had to, I haven't had a proper representation or a public, representation in court as of yet. So that's why I'm on YouTube, because I'm basically putting all my bits and pieces together. I probably won't go into every single detail about everything, but just basically involve in more so for what to look out for yourself, with what you can do to protect yourself, and it's also it involves, a lot of it involves human trafficking, and you'll understand that by the end of like later on as I continue on with these video clips. So I'll just leave it at that for now. And some of my video clips, I'll probably have some common sense questions just to help you, because, common sense is something not many people don't even know what it is. It's usually, the stuff that usually you learn, unless you don't really learn unless you've gone through it, or somebody else has taught you about it or something like that. So that's some of the things I'll be having on my video clip, and I'll just leave it at that for now, and I will see you soon.